Hashira of Love stepped out by shouting, I felt a great lightness in my body. I became a butterfly. I flew high in the white sky. Ziu, ziu, ziu. I felt a terrible explosion in my power. Poof. Fighting became so easy. I hit the devil so badly. Then she continued talking and talking and talking. Too much, my friend. Too much. Everyone was shocked. Wow, what she was saying? Zenitsu burst out of happiness. Couldn't control himself. Please, please marry me, please. I will serve you for my whole life. What a simp. After we saw Hatengo, the 4th upper moon, and the 5th upper moon, Gyuko, who had attacked the village of Blacksmith. But sadly, for them bro, Hashira of Mist and Love were in the village. Then we saw the bloody fight between Hashira of Mist and the 5th moon, Gyuko, and between Genya, Tanjiro and Nezuko at one side against the 4th moon, Hatengo, on the other side. And without lying, my friend, a terrible, terrifying fight happened between them. At the beginning of the fight, Hatengo breaks up into 4 powerful demons, but Tanjiro and the others fend them off. At the same time, Hashira of Love arrived at the village of Blacksmith and saved the leader from the demons, then went to Tanjiro. But on the other hand, Hashira of Mist was suffering against Gyuko as he was attacked by a powerful poison trapped in a puddle of water. But Michiru remembered everything about his past and that his father and mother died in the same day. Then he was living with his twin brother, Yuichiro. But one day a mysterious demon attacked him. Sadly, this demon killed his bro, Yuichiro. Sad bro. At that moment, Michiru burst out of anger and killed that demon. But after remembering everything about his past, strange signs appeared on his body. He gained tremendous strength and managed to get rid of the 5th upper moon, Gyuko. Finally, on the other hand, Tanjiro and his allies knew that Hatengo turned into dwarf, like an insect, small size, who was hiding inside the forest and let the 4th demon fight instead of him. But Tanjiro and his allies targeted Hatengo's original body, but a terrifying demon appeared at the area due to the fusion of the 4 demons. And then the final fight began between them. But it was one-side fight, my friend, as this demon was twice as strong as Tanjiro and the others. Said. Moments later, Hashira of Love appeared and confronted the devil. Tanjiro took the opportunity and killed the 4th upper moon. But the big surprise is, Nezuko-chan gained a huge strange power that made her able to move freely under the rays of the sun. But what? How? And now, Mozan's main concern is Nezuko's life. So, what will happen to Nezuko and Tanjiro? That's what we will find out, my friend, in today's recap. So, without wasting more time, let's dive into the story. After days of fighting the 4th upper moon and 5th upper moon, the Hashira of Wind, Sanami, and the Hashira Opani set out on a mission to get rid of one of the demons. So they went to an abandoned castle with 2 villagers. Opani asked the villager, Are you sure? Are you sure this is the demon place? The villagers replies, yes, we have tracked this demon last night and finally reached this castle. But sadly, my lord, a woman was kidnapped today, although there were tight guards, but the devil broke into the village very sneakily. While they were talking, Opani saw the devil running away, carrying a girl on his back. Everyone went after the demon, but the demon sensed their presence, so he entered the castle very quickly. Sanami and the others followed him, but what a surprise, my friend. This demon was luring them into an ambush. A large group of demons appeared at the place, but Sanami and Opani cut them into pieces like pickled cucumbers. Opani ordered the villagers to leave the place as he felt a strange energy coming out of this abandoned mansion, and they felt something bad, something strange, because gathering of this large number of demons in one place is such a mysterious puzzle to them. Suddenly they heard the sound of the hostage screaming. Sanami set off toward that sound, but a huge number of demons appeared in front of him. However, he easily defeated them using the 2nd form, Wind Claw, followed by the 5th form of Opani, the slithering serpent, destroying everything, every creature in front of them. The demons were shocked by the power of this Hashira. He ran to the roof roof of that building, trying to escape. Sanemi followed him, but he was attacked again by the demons. Opani told him, I will confront these demons until you eliminate that stupid, disgusting demon. That demon got scared and threw the hostage off the roof to flee, but Opani saved the hostage at the last moment. The demon jumped off the roof. Sanemi and Opani followed him, but here was a big bomb. What a surprise! A strange, unknown world appeared in front of them, full of demons and monsters. Holy macaroni! What the hell is going on here? Suddenly, the place disappeared out of nowhere, out of existence. What? At this time, Kano, Ahashira's assistant, returned from her mission. Shinobu told her about the events that happened lately, about the Hashira of Mist and Love, who defeated the 4th and the 5th upper moon. Not only that, but Nezuko-chan gained a strange power. She was able to move freely in front of the sun rays. No fear, no effect on her body. That's a surprise for a demon like her. So I think that Mozan will target Nezuko to suck her blood and become immune to the sun rays. So all Hashira were called to the headquarters to discuss the upcoming missions. And for now, I will leave you the responsibility of Nezuko protection. At this time, Mozan-sama was camouflaged as a small child, and when the servants came to his place, the library was in a total mess. Books were everywhere on the floor. The maid tried to find out what had heard Mozan, but Mozan-sama was immersed in his thoughts. Finally, a demon appeared who can withstand the scorching rays of the sun. The maid says to him, we brought you food, sir. Suddenly Mozan separated her head from her body. Holy shatta, what is going on? The other maid couldn't control herself. She started screaming, criminal, murderer, what did you do? But Mozan-sama killed her very quickly. No mercy, man. A long time ago, 1,000 years ago, Mozan was a normal human being, but he had a strange disease, and in order to live, stay alive, he had to take a medicine every day. But after years, Mozan's health condition deteriorated. At that time, Mozan gathered all his strength and went to that doctor, killed him, as he didn't treat him. But the strange thing is that after the death of that doctor, Mozan turned into a demon and his strength increased. What? But why? We will know, my friend, we will know. But there was a big annoying problem for him, as Mozan couldn't tolerate the sunlight and his appetite turned to human blood. And here we found out that the doctor was preventing Mozan from turning into a demon using an unknown medicine, and that medicine contained a blue spider flower. So Mozan has been looking for this flower everywhere at all times, but he has never found it. Now, with the appearance of Nezuko's power, the demon who overcame the sun rays, Mozan-sama's dream is about to come true, and for now, Mozan's main goal is to suck Nezuko blood. Damn, bro. It's gonna be a crazy fight between them. Back to Tanjiro. Tanjiro asked the assistant about the village of swords. What happened to them? The assistant replied, sadly I don't know, but I hear that they are working all time to move the village, as there is a specialized team building other villages for emergency like that to run to when they are attacked. But the most important question is, why are you eating more than 5 meals for breakfast? Tanjiro replied, I will tell you. Hashira of Love said to me, eat a lot, to increase your power. What a tip. The assistant responded, but Hashira of Love is an exceptional case. No one can eat like her. Suddenly, a piece of food got stuck in Tanjiro's throat. He choked from a hasty eating. The assistant yelled, I told you not to eat too much too fast. At this time, the 7 Hashira met, but unusually, Amani entered the place instead of the leader, Kaguya. Amani apologized to them. Sadly, the leader Kaguya won't be able to meet you again because of his deteriorating health issues. Everyone was shocked. Amani told them to get to the heart of the matter. First, like what we know, the demon Nezuko gained a strange power and began to walk in the sun rays freely. So currently, Nezuko is the first target to Mozan, which means there will be a fierce fight about to begin between the demons and hunters. But most importantly, I hear that there is a strange signs appeared in the Hashira of Love and Mist bodies while fighting the 4th and 5th upper moon, asking them to explain what are the steps of signs appearance. Hashira of Love and Mist didn't understand. Amani told them, in the era of ancient kingdoms, a group of swordsmen appeared, and these are the masters of the first breath style, and they were a few steps from getting rid of Mozen-sama. Each one of these swordsmen has a demonic mark on his body, and this is what we found in Swordsman's diary. But sadly, no one knows the condition for the appearance of these marks, but there is one sure formation, as when the first sign appears at any fighter, the rest of signs start to appear to people close to him. And surprisingly, the first person to whom this sign appeared in our generation is Tanjiro. After the sign appeared on Tanjiro, the mark appeared on Hashira of Mist and Love body because of their fight against the Upper Moon and fighting next to Tanjiro. Amani asked them to tell her what happened exactly with them. Hashira of Love stepped out by shouting, I felt a great lightness in my body. I became a butterfly. I flew high in the white sky. Ziu, ziu, ziu. I felt a terrible explosion in my power. Poof. Fighting became so easy. I hit the devil so badly. Then she continued talking and talking and talking. Too much, my friend. Too much. Everyone was shocked. Wow, what she was saying? Hashira of Mist Michiru told them, when I was fighting the fifth upper moon, I was injured with poisonous thorns, so I was about to die because of poison. But there was a small kid defending me, but that kid was in danger, so I got angry and remembered everything about my past. Then my heartbeats rose up to 200 beats per minute, and my temperature rose up to 39 degrees Celsius. Then it was that moment when I gained that tremendous energy, and that was my devilish sign. Shinobushi was shocked, asked him, how you managed to move like that? Michiru responded, because that was a crucial moment, either die or fight. Amani told them that Hashira's top priority is to show the devilish signs, but there is a problem, that the one who will have that sign, well, and then she stopped talking. Didn't tell us what would happen. Said. Anyway, Geyo wanted to leave, as mating was over, but Saname didn't like Geyo's behavior, so he was about to fight him. Suddenly, Gyumi clapped his hand, shook the whole place, ordered them to sit down, and told them about a complete training system in which all hunters will be trained by Hashira to resist Mozen and demons. At that time, Zenitsu returned from his mission. While he was talking to the little girls, suddenly Nezuko appeared in front of him and said, "Welcome back." Zenitsu burst out of happiness, couldn't control himself. Please, please marry me, please. I will serve you for my whole life. What a simp. Nezuko replied, "Welcome back, Inosuke." Huh? What a surprise! Zenitsu became very mad, wanted to kill Inosuke at all cost. You deserve that, same boy. And that's okay because Inosuke insisted that Nezuko should know his name. We go back to Tanjiro. Suddenly, Hatoru appeared, but he was shaking from fatigue. Nevertheless, Hatoru handed Tanjiro the new sword. Tanjiro pulled out the sword, but what is that? The blade was sharp as hell, mythical shape, and also inscribed with the word of destruction. Hatoru told him the maker of this sword used all his strength to create the best sword in the world to kill demons. So the word destruction was inscribed on it. After the word destruction was engraved, I started engraving the word demon slayer on Hashira's swords. Tanjiro was surprised. Why I didn't see that word in my sword when I used it to kill the fourth upper moon? Hatoru screamed, "Because you stole the sword from me before I finished cleaning it." As the sword was covered with rust and dust, Hatoru exploded out of anger. He hit Tanjiro badly. Do you know the suffering I had because of you?" The assistant told him, calm down, sir." Because Tanjiro's body is injured. Hatoru screamed at him, "It's not your f***ing business." Moments later, he left the place. Genya told them, "Enough screaming. I want to sleep." Tanjiro apologized to him. Sorry, mate. But suddenly, Inosuke broke the window of the room, broke into the whole place, screaming like an insane man. Genya is being tormented by this stupid pig. Inosuke screamed, "Finally, the powerful training is about to begin." Tanjiro didn't understand. Inosuke told him that there will be a contest between the strongest fighters, and that's what I heard from the hunters. Minutes later, Zenitsu showed up, and he was very mad because they were forced to train. Tanjiro asked him, will you join the training? Zenitsu replied, sadly I have to, as all Hashira will train us one by one. Tanjiro got excited, it will be a very fun training. Zenitsu replied, no, it will be worse than hell, man. Tanjiro told him, training with Hashira will increase your strength greatly. Zenitsu got angry. Shut up, don't talk to me. If you say one positive word to me again, our friendship is over. Do you get it? He was very mad, as he will be away from Nezuko-chan. same till death. Tanjiro stopped him and thanked him, as he was the reason for Tanjiro's victory over the fourth upper moon, as Zenitsu taught Tanjiro about the breath lightning style, so Tanjiro used this skill to eliminate the fourth upper moon. Suddenly Zenitsu's face changed, and he forgave Tanjiro for everything. It was very easy to please him. Days later, the legendary training began. The first Hashira who will train the hunters is Hashira of Sound. He was training them to increase their physical fitness, but the hunters couldn't complete the training as they ran out of energy. Tengen was wiping them with bamboo to complete the training. Run faster, you boy. Stinging them with bamboo. Hina says to him, please be kind with the students. Tengen replied, this is the kindest and lightest treatment they will have during the training, as the remaining Hashira will destroy them completely, and the training will be as follow. First, increase their physical fitness by Tengen training. Then they will practice skills on swords with Hashira Opani. Then they will practice the fast movement from Hashira of Mist. Then they will train on a close combat from Hashira of Wind. Then training on flexibility from Hashira of Love. Last but not least, they will train with Hashira of Rock to strengthening their muscles. but it wasn't just a training, man. It was a hell, like what Zenitsu said. Moments later, a message arrived to Tanjiro from Kaguya, telling him that Hashira of Water, Geyo, won't participate in the training. I think they want Tanjiro to convince Geyo with the power of friendship to come back. Anyway, at this time, a raven arrived at Tamiya's place, telling her, I'm a messenger from Kaguya. I have no intention to harm you, and without wasting more time, let's get into the subject. There is a girl who looks like you, one of the Hashira. She has a lot of information about medicine and drugs. Currently, this girl is studying the changes that happened to Nezuko. We want you to cooperate with her to defeat Mozan. Tamayo was shocked as Kaguya is asking her for help from a demon like her. And the strange thing is that Kaguya invited her to his mansion. But why? Suddenly, Yoshiro walked into the room, screaming, there is an intruder. We have to skip right now. Tamiya replied, no, we won't hide anymore. The world has changed radically after Nezuko's strange transformation, or because of Tanjiro's presence. Yoshiro is shocked. Tamiya asked him, help me with collecting research results. Then we will go to Obayashiki Kaguya Palace. Back to Tanjiro. The content of that message was that Kaguya was reassuring about Tanjiro's injuries, although Kaguya's health was deteriorating. But he wrote a special letter to Tanjiro. Kaguya told him, I won't be able to move for a long time. I wish I could talk to Hashira of Water Geyo, as he didn't participate in Hashira's training. So Kaguya asked Tanjiro to talk to Geyo instead of him, as he always avoids teamwork and keeps himself away from others. Tanjiro agreed to Kaguya's request, but once he opened the door, he saw Kanao in front of him. Kanao wondered, where are you going? Tanjiro replied, I have to talk to a certain person, but he wants to get her opinion about it. Tanjiro asked her, what would you do if there is a lonely person that I want to invite him to participate in a teamwork? Kanao replied, if I were this person, I would tell you to leave me alone. That's not a solution though, but I know you won't give up easily. So she gave him a box of food to help him. Tanjiro went to Geyo places, Hashira of Water, and kept calling him from behind the door, but Geyo didn't answer, as he thought Tanjiro will get bored and leave. But suddenly Tanjiro entered the training hall. Geyo was shocked. He didn't expect Tanjiro to enter at all. Tanjiro sat in front of him, very close to him, and told him everything about Hashira's training. But Geyo didn't pay attention to his words. Tanjiro told him, I smell anger coming out of you. But why? Geyo says, it's because of you, huh? Because of you. You had to master the water breathing style and become a Hashira. Tanjiro responded, I talked with Orkudaki-san on this topic, and he told me that the changing of breathing style is something common among the hunters. Geo told him, so you should have become a Hashira, as there is no Hashira using breathing style in current generation. Tanjiro was surprised. Are you paralyzed or something? You are the current Hashira of water. Geo replied sadly, no, I'm no longer the Hashira of water. And then he asked Tanjiro to leave. But Tanjiro didn't give up. He stood up in front of him, in front of his room, and left him the food that Kano gave him. Hours later, Geo returned to the training hall, but saw Tanjiro sleeping on the floor, waiting for him. Geo walked away, but Tanjiro didn't give up. Kept walking behind him. They remained like that for several days. Tanjiro walks behind Geo everywhere, every time, all time, in the training room, in bedroom, even in the bathroom. Never leave him alone. Geo was thinking, I think I should tell him the truth, so he can leave me alone. Geo told him, sorry, I didn't pass the final test. Tanjiro was surprised. You mean the test of the Flowers Mountain? Geo replied, yup. There was a person the same age as me who lost his parents because of demons. So we became best friends. But Sabito was much stronger than Geo. And during the test, Sabito killed all the demons in the Flowers Mountain alone without any help. But all hunters passed the test except Sabito. Geo was wounded by the first demon appeared. Geo felt very scared. Suddenly, Sabito appeared and killed the demon. Then he left Geo to protect one of the boys so he can help the others. But Geo fainted out. Days later, Geo woke up and realized that the test was over. But he knew that Sabito died in that mountain, so Geo was appointed as Hashira of Water. But he convinced himself that he was just a weak who did nothing to deserve this title, and Sabito was the only one who deserved that title. So I won't become Hashira of Water. Please leave. Tanjiro was stunned as this situation happened to him, and now Geo wished death instead of Sabito, and Tanjiro wished death instead of the Hashira of Flame, Rengoku. But he remembered Inosuke when he told him not to waste the sacrifice of Rengoku. Tanjiro decided to ask Geo one last question. Tanjiro asked him, will you let Sabito's sacrifice go for nothing? This word came down like a thunderbolt on Geo as he remembered an incident that happened between them. Sabito slapped Geo's face. Don't you ever wish death. Your older sister sacrificed her life to save you from the devils. Don't waste her sacrifice for nothing. If you say such a word again, our relationship will be over. Geo was shocked. How we forget about that? Then he remembered that when he woke up from that coma, he kept crying about Sabito's death a lot. So he decided to forget him, to stop breaking his heart again. But Tanjiro gave him back the chance to remember all of that. Tanjiro got nervous as Geo didn't move from his place. So he got shocked. Did I say something harsh to him? So he decided to ask Geo to duel with him in a ramen eating competition. If Tanjiro wins, he will join Hashira's training. Geo told him, I will join Hashira's training. But Tanjiro interrupts him. We will duel in the eating ramen, now. Moments later, Geo asked about the Hashira of Insect. What's her rule exactly in this training? Tanjiro didn't know the answer of that, as he doesn't know what's her rule. At this time, Kano asked Hashira of Insect to train her, but Shinobu told her, it's time to tell you about the identity of the demon who killed my sister Kanai, and the way to kill him. What? Who's that? So, this is the first part of Demon Slayer story. If you want more, my friend, please subscribe to our channel, comment down below, and tell us your opinion. So, peace out, man.